Dude, fuck it.
The Furious. So yeah, all of y'all seen the
So we
trailer,
do it.
right? For the Furious movie.
Dude.
Man, we all the way to like July. Is July's the release date?
I
July, early
think
July.
so. Yeah, I
Okay,
think
we have
it's
a
good. It's
while.
definitely going to be probably the summer blockbuster of the year.
Yeah. Hey, I'm definitely gonna check it out. I
Yeah.
got to, cause I haven't seen a good like martial art flick in like years, man. I
Oh,
guess since John Wick or Shang-Chi, and that's been a while.
Man, I be on my
April 14th.
I
Oh,
be on
April.
my that's in
Wait,
a couple weeks.
No, May 29th.
I was about to say, wait, a
My
month away.
fucking Google AI was like, I think you mean Fast and Furious, and the first one came out in
Hey,
2017. It's
so
like,
Definitely don't
and I'm
mean
like,
that.
that's not even right because the first one came out way before 2017.
hey,
Yeah, the first one came out in like
yep, wrong
2002
So
Furious.
or 2001. I don't know.
fuck you AI. I think another
Hey,
reason we don't need
that's
it.
why I'm not strong on the AI, man. Yeah. But
God
okay,
damn.
so yeah,
But
okay, we got a while.
May 29th. May 29th is when The Furious is coming out.
Mm.
No, but before we get into the Furious, I would like to say welcome, nerds and blurs, to another Nerdcast podcast.
Hey.
It is
He's being very
your
formal. I don't know why.
man, I gotta do the little weird radio voice I like to think I have, and then get into like my, you know.
Gotta be professional.
I gotta
I
welcome.
bet somebody has
Just
to,
because
and
we
it's
have no,
not going to be me.
just because we have no decorum, don't mean I have to treat the audience like they don't have any. But nerds, blurs, welcome back. It is your nerd overlords, but not the full team. But that's okay because I feel like we can carry the load, can't we? We can do it. We
Oh
got this,
yeah.
I
guys.
I carry at least six people in my head, so
That's I
Hey,
don't know if that's like that's addition by subtraction by addition.
exactly.
hey, Ross.
Less is more. No,
Is it?
no.
Not in this case. This isn't exactly the shadow of the clone technique.
Oh,
No, but how you guys doing? What's going on with you guys?
oh, yeah, I'm doing all right. Had a amazing birthday this past or previous weekend.
Brum, brum,
I'm
brum.
glad.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday to the blur.
appreciate it.
Yes,
Yeah, made me
sir.
a good old certified birthday.
Ah,
Yes.
what'd you do? You
Yeah.
hang out with friends, family?
I just kind of kept it simple because I mean, once you get to our age, you be actually forgetting when your birthday is coming up. Like, okay, my
Right.
birthday is coming up in such and such days.
Trust me.
Well, I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm getting too old to be out there partying, so I just went out, was spoiled myself, went to the mall, got me few outfits, pair of shoes.
So got me
Get a little
right, got a couple sweaters.
yeah. I don't know about sweaters, but
I will say I
getting too hot for sweaters.
started that quarter zip trend. I've been wearing that shit since the
So
90s.
I was a
So
quarter zip originator.
Oh man,
So
yeah.
forget
This was
the early 90s black Republican. It was me, Marshall Johnson.
But yeah, got a few Jordans. I got I'm a Jordan. I'm a sneakerhead, low key. But yeah, I got me
yeah.
a few shoes. Yeah, did a little activities with my daughter. Took her out to this uh indoor park, well indoor
Trampoline joint.
trampoline park. Yeah,
Yeah.
I about got stuck for a second. And all yeah, she had more, of course, more fun than I did because I didn't want to tear no muscle or anything. I didn't stretch. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have a
The
ball
Hey,
again.
stretching,
listen.
the stretching is the most important part.
Oh man. Yeah, I
But
stretch
yeah,
everywhere I go.
but yeah, we went to an indoor bounce park. And later on just kind of went out to eat and came back home, had a few
Dope.
drinks,
Dope,
passed
dope.
out. And hey, I mean, like I said, I just kept it real
Skunk.
simple. I kept it real
That's
simple,
so
man.
funny. Yeah, it's so funny. You would think with my birthday being the day before Christmas that I would remember it. That would help. It doesn't. Especially when you got kids. I'm like, oh,
The
I
day
gotta do
before
this. I
Well,
gotta
all
do
Christmas.
the
that.
money is going to them.
Even if I had some, I'd probably forget because I'm like doing stuff and preparing for stuff, and I'm like, oh wait, this is,
Yep.
if it wasn't for my wife, giving me, ask me what I want or throw me or my parents throw me a surprise party or something,
Yeah.
Then you have to walk. Then you have to run away and change your name, and that no one wants that.
or
Or is that just my visceral reaction to a surprise party?
hey,
Just me? All
bucket
right.
list on my bucket list, living off the grid. It's on my bucket list. So don't tempt me with a good time.
I was in Boy Scouts for like a year. I'm good.
I'm pretty sure I got it. Tiger Scouts did me right
I didn't
for the
last a
three
year.
months
I
I
lasted
tried.
maybe 2 months. They asked me to like shave a bear in a bar of soap, or like out of
Wait,
a bar of
what?
soap, and I was like, "Are you out of your
Oh,
fucking
like
mind?"
carve a bear out
Yeah,
of a
and my dad was
oh,
like, "You're
you
not
guys
wasting a bar of
you
soap."
guys watch entirely too much movies. You want a kid to do you just gave a kid a knife. A bunch of
Here we
boys
go.
with knives.
Mhm.
Get to work.
Yep, and that was the moment. Like Dad was like, "This might not be for us," and I was like, "Cool."
Oh man. But back to what you guys were talking about before we started. Everybody here has seen the Furious Red Band
Oh yeah,
trailer, right?
yeah. As soon as they showed the blurred one, I
Hey,
was like, "What am I missing?"
Wait a
those
second, let me
guys,
find the right one.
those
Yep,
guys yeah.
this
People will get
movie, it's the second coming of the Raid. I know there was a Raid 2, but I mean like this is a new
Yeah.
thing, like the Raid. So again, we got hammers. We got hammers.
sledgehammers, man, look, ladders.
Bro.
Hey, they're being creative. I'm like, okay, I like
hmm
this.
Bro,
Literally saw a man's kneecap shatter.
oh,
I'm like,
oh
wait,
man.
I thought this was gonna be a clean MMA fight. This guy brought a sledgehammer in the MMA
Clean.
ring, a hammer. I'm
Clean.
like, oh, hey, wait a minute.
No,
Somebody's about to get
sir.
slammed out.
When you're against an army, there's no rules.
So
That's very much what I've learned.
if
So
you guys
yeah,
haven't seen the Red Band trailer, we suggest you pause the podcast real quick and go check it out and see what the hell we're talking about.
We'll
Um,
wait.
you're about
well,
to find out how far a guy's willing to do anything to rescue his daughter. Hey, it was two guys.
I
One is trying
mean,
to
he
rescue
was
his daughter.
climbing on he was like on a mountain of men. And just I don't even know why they just kept coming into
See,
the fray.
you
It's
can't
just like
just
he's on top, just like come here, pink, pink, and then he holds them there, and just like the fray gets slightly bigger with each person
it was
that
impressive.
Oh man.
like kamikazes for no reason into this fray. Like I'd be
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll wait until he gets down on level ground at least, or
I'm
like
like, I need stairs. Just a second. Bob the Builder over here using human bodies.
and
Yeah.
then over here like Donkey Kong and no, but director Kenji, what is his name?
That
Tanigaki.
guy.
He is, I didn't know who he was until I actually looked him up. And then it turned out that I did know who he was, or at least I was familiar with his work.
Hmm.
Oh,
He's been around for a while. He was on Fist of Fury.
Ooh, that's a great
It
one.
was
mm.
this was a series. A lot of people don't know about it because it was out
It
of
was
Hong
canceled way
Kong.
too early.
It was out of Hong Kong in like 95.
Hmm
And then since then, these movies you guys may know. SPL, anybody know
I'm not familiar with that.
Killzone SPL? It's a
Yeah.
Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen is the star of it. So he was the director of that.
Okay.
He also did Flashpoint, another Donnie Yen movie. Very popular.
That one's great.
Yeah,
That
Flashpoint
one
was
is
crazy. That was
fucking great.
2007.
Oh
Bodyguards and
God, so old.
Assassins. Bodyguards and Assassins,
Oh,
another Donnie Yen vehicle.
okay.
Very well, I guess. Kenji Tanigaki vehicle, but Donnie Yen is the star, so
But Donnie, yeah.
he's driving the
Yeah.
thing.
Hey,
I
okay, so
mean,
yes,
and then he's
yes,
had a
me.
couple movies I haven't seen because Bodyguards and Assassins was 2009, and then there was a gap in t 2021 and 2024. He comes out with two other movies, Raging Fire and Twilight of the Warriors. So he's been around for a while, and he's
Nice.
just now migrated to like the Hollywood field and things like that.
With the pause with Twilight, I thought you were trying to say he made like Twilight, and I
No,
was
no,
like,
no.
no, he
Well,
didn't.
well, because
Let me
that was
correct
the
you. Wait a minute.
that was the pause. I was like, I know I read this earlier, but I don't remember seeing Twilight. I was like, I didn't finish the series. I'm like, I don't
See,
know.
Hey,
Yeah,
Wisconsin Johnson was about to correct that. Like, wait a minute.
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
What?
what are you talking about?
I was like, I seen a couple of the movies.
Wait a
I
minute.
don't remember. I don't
He
remember
there
the
was no
stunts,
there
the
was no
martial
type of
arts.
violence like that.
Because he was also a stunt. He was a stunt performer.
Oh,
Um,
shit.
before becoming the director, he's been around for quite some time.
Okay.
He's well known in the martial arts filmmaking world.
Go.
Yeah, well,
So
he's in a perfect field, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
But like I said, looking at the trailer, oh yeah, man, it's gonna be I see a good summer blockbuster movie, man. I'll be
Oh yeah.
checking it out.
yeah. I feel like we'll be talking about this for a while. The way we do like Raid,
Yeah,
and those type of movies that just pop up and everyone just mystified by the carnage.
yeah. Hey, we might just may as well drop a full review
Yeah.
on it. Hey, I'm down for it. If y'all want to do a
Oh
full
yeah.
review on the whole movie or any
100%.
movie,
Oh, most definitely, most
Always.
definitely.
Yeah. Excuse
okay,
me.
okay.
One
Mhm.
second. Give me 1 second.
Oh, this is good, but this is 7.5%.
Other than that,
Whoops.
other movie, even I know y'all seen well, I know y'all are probably gonna take the kids to see Super Mario, which releases next
Oh
week,
yeah.
I believe.
I'll check that out.
Is
Yeah.
that next week? Okay.
If it's not
I
next
was
week, I know it's
pleasantly
released.
surprised by the first one. I gotta be honest. I was going in being like, this is probably gonna be dog shit.
Yeah.
But no, I was
It
like, oh,
wasn't
man.
dog shit. It overcame Chris Pratt. But
We just ignore it's him.
but it was I like the movie. We watched it a
Mhm.
bunch of times.
But the first one, yeah.
The Peach song that will
Uh,
forever
Peaches, peaches, peaches,
ah,
peaches,
man, that was
forever be
stuck
peaches.
a
in my
banger.
head for weeks.
Billboard uh top 100 charts of all time songs.
Man, it
Oh
is
yeah, I
starting.
sing that to Tanae all the time. I still do.
Like, look, it took me forever to get it out of my head. Now that my daughter's now watching Mario, is back. I'm like, oh man, now she's singing it. I'm like, yo, I thought I got over this song like 4 years ago, man.
It's never a day.
Oh man, but yeah,
But
yeah, I think it is next week. It
yeah,
releases.
I was surprised to see Donald Glover as fucking
Yeah, the
Yoshi,
voice of Yoshi.
Yeah.
which I was like, okay, not what I expected. Same thing with like Seth Rogen being Donkey Kong. And like I was like,
Did
he was like, he did okay. Like, so I mean,
you guys
I mean,
I have a lot more faith in Donald Glover than I do Seth Rogen as like a voice actor. But like, like I'm pretty confident with this. Just
yeah,
because, you forget in his early days of Childish Gambino, he was rapping nothing but this nerdy shit. So like I'm excited to like see him kind of diving back into it.
I mean, yeah, I say you. I mean, from what I'm hearing, Yoshi's, speaking the trailer. I mean, you can't really tell that it's Donald Glover or anything.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, he mainly all Yoshi does is make noise. A
Yeah.
perfect high pitch. So I mean, okay, yeah, I'm fine
But
with Donald
but
Glover being on.
I'm also picturing a moment where, and it's like that famous like meme or like sound on TikTok where people are like, "Oh, we're talking about sparkles and all this stuff," and then all of a sudden the voice gets deep. I told you we needed more glitter. So I kind of want one of those moments for Yoshi. I don't know. That's just me.
Look, so I didn't see if like Cleo Thomas is like in this movie or anything,
Oh, is it?
but I don't know if he is. I don't think he is, but like there's a viral video going around, very funny. Let me see if I can send it to you guys real quick. but he walks up to like the cast of the Mario movie, and they're like posing for a picture. I didn't know it kind of looked like they were waiting for him, so I was
Mhm.
like, "Is he in this movie?" But like, he walks up and he's like, "Say what's up" to Donald Glover. He's like, "Yo, what up, Yoshi?" And then
Oh
like,
yeah, I mean talking about
and like Jack Black,
Jack
he
Black had his hands
puts his
out. He
hands
kind of
out and
have
he
him
like
hanging.
just turns around and like
Yeah, I
poses
seen
for
it.
the picture and like totally left him hanging.
What's up, everybody? What's up,
Hey,
brother?
how are you? What's up?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. This shirt is nuts, bro. It's amazing.
Jack Black
It's
just
hilarious.
Which
well,
like
what's called shook his hand though. Because yeah, of course he left him hanging. Who
Was that
was it?
Vince Vaughn beside him? I
The
couldn't
one
tell
who
who that
was like
was.
some
I don't know
Bluetooth.
who the cast is for this movie,
Well, yeah.
honestly. I
So I
know,
think I just shook his hand for him. 'Cause he was just waiting. I'm like, okay, well.
but it looked like Vince Vaughn, but he looks pretty young.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
dang,
see
Keo.
Vince Vaughn in the list. Although they did confirm, which is fucking wild,
Oh,
that
the
Fox
spoiler.
McCloud is going to
Yeah,
be in this movie.
they
He's part of
spoiled the
the
heck out of
canon
that.
for the Super Mario movies.
They should not have spoiled that, man.
Are
They should
they?
not have
Yeah.
Hold
spoiled
on.
it.
Wait, guys, wait.
If you're going to ask who's voicing him, it's Glenn Powell.
No, that's awesome. But what if, what if,
Super Smash
Julius
is the
Stretch,
next one.
I
what
think
if,
that's what
what
they're.
if
I
they're
think that's what.
setting up for a Super Smash Bros. And like a
Hmm.
multiverse type deal like
Yeah,
Marvel, there's like Easter eggs here. What's going to be the next movie? I guess maybe like Donkey Kong or something animated.
yeah,
There's going to be
I think
another.
their
and
next big project is Link.
Yo,
Like
Link.
Zelda.
no,
Yeah, 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 yeah. They
wait
are
for the.
making a Legend of Zelda.
I'm waiting for the Kirby Easter egg. To see Kirby drop in real quick
Now
somewhere.
Kirby, that might be the next project because they're
Who
already working on
who do
Zelda.
they get to voice Kirby?
Ooh, I don't. That's a good question.
Top three draft picks right now. Top three draft picks. There
I
we
can
go.
do
We
it
have
right
them.
there. I got it. I can do
They're
it.
gonna get the Rock. It's fine.
I think I feel like I'm doing Pikachu, but they're pretty similar,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
because Kirby's
Makes
attack,
sense.
he kind of sounds like he's talking like Pikachu. But you guys get it.
The guy that I think you were thinking was Vince Vaughn, by the way, was Benny Safdie.
I was gonna say he looks way too young to be Vince Vaughn, but he totally looks like Vince Vaughn, like
If you've seen the new Billy
AI
Madison
young
movie,
Vince.
he was like the main villain in that movie.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay,
I don't
nice.
know what the hell else he's in. So that was just the only thing I recognized him from.
But yeah, I say that. I mean, that was unnecessary though. Just spoiling your Fox McCloud is going to be in the Super Mario Bros.
Well,
I mean, I
I think what
think
happened was Glenn Powell had a picture of him wearing the Star Fox jacket and like just made like a very cryptic post, and people were like, "What?" And then they're
yeah,
like, "Well,
yeah.
we
Too many
can't hide it
internet
now."
sleuths.
I
You can't
think what
make
it was
cryptic posts
probably
around
that.
there.
I think yeah, people were just spoiling
Oh yeah.
the idea because there was one clip in one of like maybe the first official trailer of Super Mario Bros. People seen like a glimpse of him and like kind of in the corner of the scene or the picture or whatever.
Hmm.
And people was like, "Yo, is that Fox McCloud? Is that Fox McCloud?" And then people,
Fine.
that room. It started off as a rumor, but I guess the creators like, you know what? Yeah, let's just drop the spoiler. Fox McCloud is going to be in it. Here's the
Yep.
voice actor. I'm like, well, I mean, y'all didn't
Mm.
have to do that because I mean, this was just it
Like, give
wasn't
me
one of
some
the century.
surprise.
Yeah,
Like, I would shit my pants in the theater if I saw Star Fox all of a sudden pop up in this movie.
yeah. I mean, nobody had like proof really
No.
that he was in it, but now that y'all put it out there, I'm like,
Uh-huh.
well, yeah, the world knows now.
But
I mean,
Although
are people still
I'm
gonna go see
excited.
it? Yeah,
I'm
people are still
excited
gonna see it.
for Kevin Michael Richardson. He's one of the kings of voiceover acting. So having him as what character? Kamek is it should be interesting. I'm just excited for him to be in this movie
just be
because
involved.
yeah, because like his like this man has been going for years.
Wait, who was he on? What's his character in the movie?
Kamek, if I'm saying that right. Help me, internet. Oh shit. Okay, so he plays the turtle that's the wizard.
Oh, okay, okay.
I did not recognize him in the first time that was there. Hmm. Interesting. Damn, that man has range then.
It does. 'Cause, hey, nobody. I mean, yeah, I didn't know watching the first one
I
either.
would have not have known that. Fuck me.
Well, real quick, um, hate to, bring down the mood a little bit, but we have to pay our dues and respects to Barry Caldwell.
Mhm.
Oh
For
yeah,
those of you that don't know, Barry Caldwell was a animator, storyboard artist,
King of Kings, like Osmosis Jones.
yeah,
Goddamn.
my childhood.
Animaniacs,
Hmm.
Pinky and the Brain, everything. Tiny Toon Adventures,
Yeah, I think he helped with Kim Possible too.
bunch
A
of
lot of good projects.
Hanna-Barbera stuff.
Hmm.
Yes, you will be missed, and thank you for all your work. We
Thank you.
greatly appreciate it, and you know,
Thank you for
people like
not being weird. We appreciate that too. I feel like
thanks.
that's
It's
Yeah. Hey,
always
thank you.
great.
Thank you for
No,
shaping our childhood, man. For
yes,
real.
for real. And inspiring all these different creators that do what they do because of, people like Barry Caldwell.
Definitely, man. Well, and I didn't know, yeah, he was involved in so many good projects. I'm like, wait,
Mhm.
Animaniacs?
List is
Impossible?
extensive. Yeah. And
Osmosis Jones? Man, look, yeah.
yeah. I didn't know the Osmosis Jones one until recently, but that I was like, oh, I mean, of course.
Wow, man.
And yeah, and like the wild thing is like he's really only won five, he won three awards, but it was nominated five different times.
Really.
And all of his awards are TV related for his work on Pinky and the Brain and Animaniacs.
You should have way more than that, really.
Hmm.
Oh man. But yes, thank you, sir.
Apparently, Steven Spielberg was involved with Animaniacs at some point.
I
The
think I
more you
did.
know.
Yeah.
Well, I did know that because they in the show they reference Steven Spielberg quite a few times, if I'm not mistaken, or at least a handful of times. Yeah,
I've
like
not seen that in such a long time. I
yeah,
just
he's
remember
like
the
Yeah.
state song.
it was one of the shows that was on repeat for me personally, and probably explains a lot about my
I
personality.
mean, mine was Freakazoid. Do you remember that one?
Ooh, now that's a
Mm.
throwback.
That show was on all the time. Freak in, freak out.
The way he would run around, just like just
Mhm.
You ever want to rewatch that now? Like, wait, that was a
Freakazoid was
completely different time.
great.
Like, yeah,
Oh
Mhm.
man, that was
Saturday morning
magnificent.
cartoons were way different.
yeah, man.
Freakazoid.
Compared to now, yeah.
I can't even like what I don't have kids and we have nieces and nephews, but I just don't watch those shows with them because I'm very critical. I went to college for a lot of this shit, so I'm watching it. I'm like, this is dumb. Why is this on?
Said
I
nope,
want to
nope.
be a great parent.
Oh man,
He said I'm ready.
times have changed, man. Times have changed.
Dad,
Oh
what were we
man.
watching? Samurai Champloo. Shut up.
Good
But
times.
how many of you guys have you guys started Invincible?
Yeah,
Not
I'm
yet.
on episode 3 of season 4. I
I'm
just
letting
finished
it build
episode
up a
2.
little bit so I can binge it.
I think there's 4
I'm
episodes
very,
out
very
now.
pumped.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I've been keeping myself caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen, and that's been kind of my focus on that. So I love watching Invincible in like kind of one big sitting per season.
Bro.
Just because I don't have like that show has me in a way like I can't patiently sit there and watch it
Yeah,
because then I
yeah,
get angry at Prime for not
Yeah.
giving it to me.
Yeah,
yeah.
they are
I
hour
I,
long,
I
so
just
yeah.
binged the first 3 episodes yesterday. I mean, not gonna spoil anything, but long story short,
I've already heard like 10 out of 10. So
Mark's still
Yeah.
getting his ass whipped.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
And every
that's what
season.
it's about.
Oh man,
Emotionally and physically,
that boy is not okay.
wow.
That boy
No.
is not okay.
Mm.
That baby is not okay.
All I can say is Invincible. He's going through trauma, man, especially after Conquest. That fight
And
with
His
it's
him,
dad,
and especially
yeah,
with
and his
his
dad,
Conquest,
yeah,
he's only like
and
18.
then a bunch of
yeah. He's
still.
gonna need therapy, man. God, he's going
He
through.
needs, actively needs, desperately.
Give him his blankie.
Oh man, now his brother growing
Oh
up having a fight.
yeah,
Ugh, we ain't gonna spoil too much, but
yeah,
Invincible is kicking off, just the same as it ended.
Oh yeah.
Action packed. You're just like, oof, come on, Mark. God
yeah.
dang, bro.
He can never get a break, man. Mark can
Nope.
never get a break.
Oh man. But
Nope.
yes. But since you brought up Jujutsu Kaisen, the Culling games.
It's
Oof.
so like yes, the start of it was
I haven't
very it was
finished
confusing.
today's episode.
Okay.
I finished the last week's episode. Um,
I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up, man. Like, 'cause I had to binge watch Invincible too.
Yeah.
Like, that's like 3 hours of my time right there. So I'm like, okay, now I gotta.
mhm.
Because like with
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen, I can at least get away with it because I'm like, okay, like it gives me time to process what happened because a lot of shit happens in 20 minutes of this episode.
Yeah.
It's so like you got to really sit there and be like, all right, what did I see? What happened? And then you also have to take
Honestly,
the time to go back and read like the translations of shit because they're like, it's there for 2 seconds. I'm like, all right, we're done.
honestly, this is because I don't care.
How
Well,
dare you?
sometimes I care whether or not I'm watching subs or dubs.
Okay.
And that's depending on who's voice acting sometimes. But a lot of
Uh,
times I don't care what how I watch it. And this is one of those shows that's
You got to do
probably
dubbed if you don't
best
know the language.
probably best to ingest
Yeah.
in
what's going
dubs.
on in dubs. So
Yeah,
like that's what I did. I let a bunch of it build up, then I watched the dubs real quick. Unless I'm super desperate or not doing
yeah.
anything, and I watch the subs. But also like if I do watch the subs, I usually do watch the episode twice,
Oh yeah.
like back to
Yeah,
back a lot of times. So it usually takes me about 40 minutes to watch
yeah. You really
an
gotta
episode.
process.
Yeah.
Furiously
If
take
you gotta read
notes.
every
And
single
also
scene there, you gotta
also these
process all that.
episodes are fucking slapping right now. Like they yo.
Yeah, there was like the first two episodes, I'll admit they were slow and there wasn't a lot going on.
No
But then
pace.
Well, it was
as soon as you see Homegirl go off on her entire family, you're like,
in
oh,
their
this is different.
defense, in their defense, like the
I loved
build
it.
up yeah, the build up, they were like they had a lot of explaining to do, which
Mm.
it was good. It wasn't like, a lot of people will complain. Fine, whatever. You're gonna get those people. But like, introducing, I forget the tall chick in the white that was explaining, letting them into the
Oh,
culling and things like that. There's like things
they're
going on
they're
that get you
equivalent of
captive.
like a saint.
Yeah, yeah, basically
Mm.
like a saint type person, a guardian type of thing, and she is guardian. What is she? There's a whole bunch they're explaining, so it's honestly, I don't have to explain it. Just how they're setting things up and explaining everything is making up for like how much explaining that's going on. It's like they're not just explaining nothing. Like
Mm.
everything they're saying kind of
Mhm.
plays into what's going on. The rules of the culling game, they be changing and shit. But it's fun, honestly. Like I see
Mhm.
a lot of memes and videos about people talking about how they're trying to confuse you. No, I think, the writers were like really deep into this. They were like, like, yo, we about to
Bruh.
get this.
Yeah,
We about to
and
pop off with this culling game.
I even brought that
Hey,
up
why are
where it
you
was
down
like,
there?
I think
Move.
originally like they were just like, hey, we're gonna make this seem like a
100.
lot because it is a lot. So they were just like, we're gonna throw a bunch of information at you. They very much did the same with the most recent season of Fire Force because they throw a lot of shit at you at once, and you're like, wait.
Wait. Give
Yeah.
me a minute to process this,
That's
and then let
another
me
thing
get
I'm
it.
watching right now, and I kind
Fire
of like
Force.
stop and rewind or like rewatch the episode again as well. So I'm like, let me make sure I understood
The way that
what
they
what
explained
this.
that our present is Fire Force past, I was like, wait. It's like
Wait, what?
you gotta
We
pause
can't
and
we
give
can't
me a
yeah, we
minute.
can't talk about Fire Force and JJK at the same
Yeah.
time because we will.
Oh, I'm already
Wait a
crazy,
minute.
so
But the
I was about
culling
to
it's
say,
fine.
how many episodes are they in on JJK? I'm trying to see how far I'm
is that
behind.
Six,
I was
Just
about to
six
say,
episodes in.
six, including today's, I think.
yeah, today was the sixth.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not far behind. Yeah,
Mm. Like you would probably really be good starting it now because I think they come out
yeah.
on Fridays. No,
Okay, good. Yeah, now that I'm caught up on Invincible, yeah, let me go
Bro.
ahead and jump on JJK. I'm like,
And
yeah,
then we had Lawyer Man.
dude, that was a great episode.
Lawyer
That
Man.
whole thing was amazing.
A man with a giant gavel. You about to see mad cosplays. You already seen some cosplays of him on Instagram and stuff.
So like
yeah.
like his overall vibe is just it's so perfect, especially like after losing brother with the glasses. Holy
Um,
shit.
I'm
Uh
I'm forgetting who you're talking about.
Kento, Nanami, Kento. After
Oh,
losing
oh yeah, yeah.
Nanami,
Okay.
like it
Oh
feels
yeah.
like that was a great little like fill-in for him.
That I can see that. Yeah, okay. I didn't think about
So
that.
because like I like as soon as I was listening to him talk and his overall demeanor and how he's going about shit, because his job was a 9 to 5 type of thing, just like
Mm,
Nanami's. And all of a sudden you're like you're just seeing him be a voice of justice
mm.
in the sense of he's like, hey, I'm not the one that's gonna tell you you're right or wrong. It's going to be this fucking spirit.
This judge
Like,
spirit. So he's like
it's
he's an attorney,
Mhm.
and I didn't know if I said that to certified at first because you were explaining it to him. He's like, hold on, what?
Yes, that.
Yeah, he's like an attorney, and his domain expansion, it's like it's not a perfect or it's like an old school simple type of thing
Mm,
where like the newer domains they specialize to
Or
like
attack
kill,
focused.
yeah, attack focus and a guaranteed strike, where
mm.
his is like there's no fighting, no,
It's just
offense.
it's there to trap you.
Yeah,
That's
you're
it.
That's it.
basically
That's the
you're
main.
at a trial. He does like a quick trial. You're like in a courtroom. This shit's fucking crazy,
Hey, okay, yeah. I'm
but
gonna
it
binge
was
watch that
dope.
tonight. I got to now.
And then
Mhm.
UG, UG of all
Which
people
like the
having to
perfect
go against
character
him.
for it, in all honesty,
Yeah.
because he's like painfully honest.
Yeah.
It's so
Damn Naruto ass
watching that
nigga.
episode develop, it was so cool. Because again, it's like bringing back Nanami and also seeing Yuji be human
Mm.
versus just the supernatural freak of nature that he is.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
it's yeah. I don't want to say more because I want certified to see it and then we
yeah.
can truly dive
Hey,
into
I'm
it.
gonna
So
check it out
like,
tonight.
but yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
yeah,
it's been
domain
slapping
expansion system,
recently.
though. Okay,
Um,
okay.
bro, I'm catching up on damn Fate Strange Fake.
I haven't started it yet.
Oh man.
But we're
Woo.
missing out.
Bruh.
Mhm.
It's fire. Fire,
Okay,
fire, fire. I'm like on episode 9 or something like that, and I think there's like 13 episodes or something in this season or that's came out so
which
far.
like I love the Fate series, so I'm pumped to start it.
Okay.
Mm.
Because like
So good.
Fate is one of the series that kills it audio wise, especially like again, I'm audiophile. It was like what I did for college and everything. So hearing the explosions, the contacts, and the fighting, I'm just like, damn. Like the deep bellowing, like, yes. Just like you get in Fire Force too.
I was about to say
So,
Fire Force
like,
that it has those sounds on lock, like for the
mhm.
Oh man.
powers and the combustions that happen. It's very pleasing to the ears.
Mm. Man, I got to check
It's
out that one. Are y'all caught up on Sentence to Be a Hero?
no, I'm not.
I am
I am
See,
not.
hey,
maybe an episode or two behind.
yeah, I'm like two behind. But so
But
yeah,
yeah, that's also banger
I
season.
did
man. Look,
rewatch Trigun because they have that new season coming out pretty soon.
No, it is out.
And oh, it is out.
what's on
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
it's
right. Well,
currently
perfect. So
this
I can go ahead
season.
and dive into that then.
Yeah, they're probably like 13 or 12 episodes in because I'm sure they're
Perfect.
gonna have like 20 episodes or something. They
Hmm.
probably will with this season by like 2024. I haven't checked, but I would bet just
Oh
because
yeah.
that story is usually pretty deep. I was a big fan. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I
Mm.
did.
Yeah, like I think they killed it, like especially with like they used an animation style that wasn't like too overpowering because sometimes you can run into that where it's just like, well, this seems more like claymation than animation, and that's just not always for me. So I think yeah, the animation style, I think they did really, really well with that. And yeah, now I'm pumped because I know what else I can binge on.
Hey,
Oh God, we lost Corey.
well,
He ran away.
that's it. Yeah, let him handle his business. Wait, man, yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta catch him on a lot of shows. JJK,
yeah, man.
check out the new anime Corey was talking about.
Dude,
You
yeah,
all right? You
I
good?
can't wait.
Yeah.
He's back. He
Nah,
back.
just gotta focus.
I gotta
Um,
catch up on Sentence to Be a Hero. I'm like 2 episodes behind
yeah,
that.
there's a bunch of
Ah,
anime going on right now. There's animes I haven't even been focusing on. My Hero Academia, the
yeah,
I'm
I'm ready
forgetting
for One Piece to come back.
forgetting the damn whole name. Hell's
uh,
Paradise. I've been letting that build
Oh
up
yeah,
though
mhm.
on purpose. Although whenever I get too stressed out, too busy, too many things going on, one of my favorite animes that throw on that Frieren. Like that nice slow play. The thing about the slow pace
Mhm.
about Frieren is things get accomplished in these episodes though. That's the thing. There's
It's
always a
true.
progress going on, even though there may not be action. Granted, I feel you. If it's too slow for you, not enough action, not enough movement, Frieren is very low monotone. Friend, she is the same and it, I can feel y'all, but it's a great
yeah.
fucking show. And
I
when
was
the
about to
action
say,
gets to kicking, whoo, things
Damn.
yeah.
popping.
It's man, since you mentioned that anime Frieren, I'm noticing it's been getting a lot of attention and a lot of hype because I'm seeing
Seen
now
a lot more Frieren
cosplay. Yeah,
cosplays. Yeah,
cosplays. I'm like, yo, oh, Frieren must be the
Mhm.
shit in LA. I must be
It
missing out because
it really
because
hey,
gives
she's
you
also
a
super
mix of like
powerful.
yeah, it gives you a great mix of like slice of life mixed with like that magic fighting like anime style that everyone truly loves.
Yes.
see, hey,
You know
that's
what it
another one I
is?
gotta put
You
on
know
my
what it
list.
is? An anime that I did like. It's really like a love-hate thing because the show is so good, has so much potential, but it gets the weird stuff sometimes. It's that Mushu Tenzin,
Oh yeah.
the jobless reincarnation.
Yep.
Like it's such a great freaking show, and it's kind of like it's almost exactly like Frieren. It's just like the style, and the pacing and stuff. And when that
Hmm.
action kicks, who is it kicking?
Yeah.
Except
That,
like they're a little weird sometimes with like the love interest and the
well,
main
and
character.
they really like what makes it weird is like it's somebody that's aware they're reincarnated. So this is like a full-on adult.
Yeah, but like
Like
it's like the reincarnation. He was reborn.
yeah,
He
but he
wasn't
has
born.
that mental
Yeah,
understanding.
yeah, like most people
Like
do. And then also like it doesn't help. Like his dad is also like,
a poon hound.
yeah, he is a whore,
Yeah.
and
Wait, what?
like
Huh?
it just like a
We're not
he,
talking about Fury. We're not talking about Fury.
he's a hero. He's a hero, but he like gets with every woman, and he also has like two wives or whatever. I can't remember, but it's a lot.
He
But
cheats on his wife with the housemaid, who then has a kid that is that dude's half
so like he
sister.
has yeah.
Wait,
So
what is
it's
going on in this anime?
There's a
it's a
lot of
lot.
shit.
Wait,
There's a
wait,
It's
lot
a
of
good
huh?
show though.
What?
again, it's truly good because like the
This is the main
overall
antagonist?
yeah, the overall character development, it's basically like that sheltered kid. It's like the
Uh,
sheltered kid that all of a sudden his life in this world ends, he gets reincarnated and he has that same energy, like he still has that same
Yeah,
mentality.
like
So he's
depressed,
like,
sheltered,
I
hermit type
he's
thing.
like, I know what I've experienced, but like this is my
Yeah,
chance to
because
have something
he
else.
was at the end of his rope. He wanted to, end his life,
Hmm.
and then he
mm,
got isekai, and he wanted to. I guess then he got like get saved by some girl, right, or something like that, or he saved a young girl.
He
That's how
saved
he
the
got
girl that
isekai.
became like his bodyguard that he's madly in love with, but he doesn't recognize her for a while.
Yeah,
mm.
so it's a story. I mean, well written, but there are some
Mhm.
things in there that probably sh could have
You're
not
like
been
damn
written.
because like even like his character's first like sexual experience in the series, all of a sudden he just does the douchiest thing ever. He starts blabbing about it out in public and like making jokes about it, and the girl is right there. And he sees her and she slaps him, runs away,
Yeah.
and he drops to his knees, pulls out a knife, and is ready. He gets ready to stab himself in the fucking throat.
Yeah.
It's
It
He just went from
it's
0 to 100 real quick. Like,
it's
wait a
it's this show is
minute.
wild.
yeah,
But
it's crazy.
yeah. But let us take a quick break real quick. Let y'all see some of this Psychoverse action going on so y'all can check out the Psychoverse and the Nerd Point oh crew. Go ahead and sign up for that Psychoverse
And
Patreon.
take the time to quick check out the trailer while we take this break for the Furies.
Yes, that as
Oh
well.
yeah, the
Also check out
Furious.
the trailer for the Kaiju number 8 Psychoverse film by your
Oh
man,
yeah, you definitely don't want to miss
Ty the
that.
film guy.
Please don't.
I don't buy it. Something's not adding up.
You ask a lot of questions, Detective. I wish you just would have let it be.
Don't worry, your secret's safe.
Is it secret? Is it safe? Lord of the Rings reference. Speaking of Lord of the Rings,
Speaking of Lord of the Rings, what do you mean?
I mean,
Is there
fucking
Lord of the Rings news or
Stephen
something?
Colbert basically coming out and talking with Peter Jackson, talking about how, not Peter Jackson, I don't know, he came out and was talking about he's writing the next
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings installment.
So,
Mm.
yes, I've heard that Stephen Colbert is going to be part of the writing team of the next Lord of the Rings movie.
Which, like, I think that works. I think a lot of
Okay.
people are getting angry, and
I
it's
don't
also
know
one of those things.
why, first of all.
Well, a lot of it is related to how they feel like he's handling the ending of his show because CBS is a bunch of cowards and canceled him. Yes, I called you out. I don't fuck you, CBS.
But what does that have to do with the writing of the Lord of the
So
Rings?
a lot of people are like basically saying at this point he's more or less begging for money, begging for opportunities, all that type of bullshit. And obviously not the
By
case.
taking a different venture because his current job is ending?
Mm.
Exactly. The man is moving on, and people are getting angry about it. And I don't understand why,
Being
especially with
selfish.
this. I think a lot of people are very, very
Haters.
upset with like how the rings played out because the rings off of Amazon, it's fine. If you're like a hardcore Lord of the Rings fan, you're gonna hate it because
Was he
there's
involved in that?
no. But like I think that's where the fear comes from. And like what a big thing people forget about Stephen Colbert, if you're not a
So they were
religious
like,
watcher or you
so
don't know him,
so they're
he's a
just
hardcore
saying,
Lord of the Rings fan.
yeah,
Like,
isn't
Wow.
isn't his son like a writer, like a movie writer or something like that? Because I think his son is involved or something about that.
I think I don't remember. Uh,
I say Colbert is writing a script with his son,
yeah, so he's
Peter
been
McGee,
probably working with his son
and
on this stuff.
longtime Lord of the Rings screenwriter, or a longtime Lord of the Rings screenwriter,
Excuse me.
Philippa Boyens. So, I mean, it seems like a squad. I mean, like,
Like,
and
yeah,
Stephen
like this should be a
Colbert,
thing people are
Right.
excited for. But it's also again, these are also probably the same people that were very happy he was canceled in the first place. Um,
uh,
they're afraid
fake
of
nerds,
more wokeness in the Lord of the Ring verse because God
fake
forbid there's
nerds.
a black elf.
They don't know what.
The amount of people that were like burn Amazon to the ground
Yeah, they hate
just
it.
because
Wow.
they had a black elf as one of the main characters in the Rings of Power series.
Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah,
Yeah, you
that
see
whole
how they do
community,
it.
Lord of the Rings community. Yeah, I can see it can be pretty
No,
wild.
it's these fake, there's this fake ass community in the nerd community in different types of nerd lore. Like you got them in Star Trek, Star Wars, you got them
Mhm.
in Lord of the Rings, you have them in anime and cosplaying where, they're like, you can't cosplay that person because they're not black. Bitch, they're not even white.
Yeah, that was be my
What you
first. That's what
talking
always
about?
my go-to.
And like
They're Japanese. I
a
mean,
lot as a lot of people were coming up with the theories that like J.R.R. Tolkien, the guy who originally wrote the series, was just this hardcore racist, and he wasn't. He like actively was preaching against the Nazis his entire time. So look, he like did he have his moments just like any old person? Yes. But like to try to use that as your fuel, fucking come on. Like form a real argument.
Look,
What are
I
you doing?
mean, I'm gonna watch the Stephen Colbert one
Yeah,
because
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm still willing to, yeah, of course, give it a shot.
he's not a hardcore racist. So, you know, I
And
I
I
think I
can't
can.
wait because again, he's a
Sure.
true fan.
Yeah.
Because, fun fact, Elijah Wood, who played Frodo, only recently finished the first book.
Hey, that just goes to show, like, you don't really have to be a die-hard fan. I mean,
Look,
yeah, I watched all the Lord of the Rings. The first
I
three.
religiously
I
watched
watched The
them.
Hobbit. Yeah, I watched The Hobbit, the first and second one. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm still, yeah, they're good
because
I
movies.
love The Hobbit.
that's that's my
Yeah.
birthday tradition that
You watch The
I've
Hobbit?
like today started like with me as our tradition as a couple. Her she just her appreciation of me, fucking awesome. I love her to death for this. And on my birthday, we wake up early and we watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy in its
Ooh,
entirety, extended version. And we try our best to keep up with like the meal times. So like first breakfast, second breakfast, all
You
that
gotta
shit.
start meal prepping.
how long is the
Yep.
whole
Meal
trilogy
prep for
together?
that
That's
days.
like
It's like
7 hours.
basically like an entire day. It's like
Yeah, it's pretty
essentially
long.
12 hours.
Oh man, my number is way short.
Because like each like the
They're all
first
long. I'm like, dang.
because
You said extended. You said
the Lord of the
extended.
Rings, the first one, the extended is 3 hours 20 minutes, and then Two Towers is 3.5 hours, and then Return of the King is fucking 4 hours.
Man, look. I always wanted to binge watch. I mean, I've seen them all of the Avatar movies, and they are freaking long movies. That's probably gonna take more than a day.
Yeah. They're like we've
Yeah,
accomplished it. It's hard to like now. We're probably not going to do the full trilogy again. I'm going to be completely honest because
yeah,
I
that's
love
too much.
them. I don't, but I'm not going to watch them all on the same day again. That's just a lot, especially with trying to keep up with the meals.
Switch up the
You're just like,
trilogy. Try something different.
fuck. Then we probably will, because Tay wants to like get a little bit more into Star Wars, and I was like, fucking challenge accepted. I really
Do
hope you're ready
not.
because like you thought this was wild.
So are you sure you're prepared for
Star
what is to
Wars?
come?
Oh man,
Because
that's no that's
she wants to watch it chronologically, and I was like, okay, we can do
Okay,
this,
it's going to be a lot
but
of
there's a
like
lot.
that's
cultural shock going on from the changes.
So we didn't.
yeah.
So I convinced her like I was like we'll work on that, but like now the focus is at least on X-Men and like following that a little bit
I was gonna
more.
say you can do X-Men. That's always fun.
So like we are finishing up the movies
Mm.
because I was like, well, how do you want to do this? Because like there's my way that I think makes sense, but obviously the internet's going to have their own views. And she went with the internet just because I like what I was saying like made sense, but like somebody else is like, yeah, but like time travel and changing the verse, and I'm like, fucking okay. It's
I do appreciate the time travel and change and watching it how we watched it growing up.
yeah.
Basically, or like, I mean,
And
technically, how I watched it was I
I mean,
watched
we
one,
watched the
two.
X-Men animated series first.
The first one I saw was Star Wars Episode One
Oh,
in
we're talking about Star
theaters.
Wars.
Mm.
Yeah.
When I watched Star Wars,
Oh
that's what I
no.
saw in theaters.
The first Star Wars I ever saw was Return of the Jedi at home on a VHS.
Yeah.
And
So you like,
Okay.
I worked from there because
yeah,
after Empire Strikes Back, that's when I started diving into the books. And the books are fucking amazing because they fill
the
in
movies
so
don't hold
much
the
of the gap.
candle.
Yeah.
The
No,
movies don't hold a
there's
candle.
like there's
Yeah, I'm
so
about to say,
many different stories because like even like if you look at the game, Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, that has damn near nothing to do with the Star Wars verse we know.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the Star
man,
Wars
look.
I read have nothing to do with the current iteration.
So it's so much. I did not know it was so
Darth
much going
Bane.
on in the Star Wars, of course, universe that even the movies doesn't even touch
Well,
yet.
like, because like even the Star Wars Clone Wars animated series it's a massive endeavor if you really sit down and look at it, and they somehow condensed that shit into f 4 seasons. But the most recent fourth season, they had like what, like an 8 year pause in between, more or less.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like time skips, right? In the Clone
Hmm.
Wars series and stuff like that. So, I mean, look, the coolest thing to me about we're off track, but the coolest
So
thing
we're
to
off
me
track.
about
That's what
being a Star
happens.
Wars nerd is like when you hear like mentions of like some of the things you read in the book. Like when they mention the Ruler Two and like
Mhm.
Darth Plagueis and Darth Bane and
Because
I don't
like
even think they mentioned Darth Bane in the actual movie series or
no, they never do.
they mentioned the Ruler Two and he was the creator of the Ruler Two.
Yeah, Rule 2 is I think first brought up in the Clone Wars series. Then they were able to run with that because what episode was it in the Clone Wars series? I think it was the episode where they go to like
Now in
basically
the cartoon they mention a lot of things from the book.
yeah,
From
Mm.
because
books, from book different books and different things going on. You'll find different lores like from Rebels to Clone Wars.
but yeah, but the amount of shit that they cover in all of this Star Wars lore you can imagine is yeah, it's wild. So that's where I
Man,
was like, hold on, like maybe we'll work with X-Men because there's a lot, but it's like condensed.
It's a lot more straightforward.
Yeah,
Easier to get the grasp because jumping into stars, you can be like, so wait, so okay, so this, okay, I think I got it. So
because
wait.
like fun fact, there's like literally just a Star Wars Ewok series if you just care about
Oh,
the
I
Ewoks
forgot
that
about that.
much.
I forgot about that. Oh
It's on
man.
Disney Plus. It's out there. There's
oh,
also the
yeah,
Disney Star Wars special, or the Disney Star Wars Christmas special. So there's a lot.
everything is on Disney.
Doing everything.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey,
So off track. Wow.
now,
Okay,
so
where were we?
Lord of the Rings coming out. Stephen Colbert
Yes.
is a writer on that film. Can't
Hmm.
wait. There's a lot of things that I was looking into about it. You know, they're talking about possibly another. This is like a setup to
And
another movie or something like The Hunt for
well, like I
Balrog or
think
something like that.
when him and Peter Jackson were talking live about it, it's picking up in pieces where it helps fill in the gap, I think, of the Fellowship of the Ring and Two Towers. So like it
Yeah,
helps
that
fill in the time space between there because in the first book there's just like I can't remember what part specifically he's talking about, but like I, I don't even know how to say it. There's just so much shit that happens because remember
the
this
movies are
whole
long as
like
shit. A lot of stuff happens. The books
and the
long.
books are longer. You're okay, Maya. I hear you barking.
Oh,
But so
it's too
yeah,
much to cover. I know it definitely
that
going to be on.
there's so much. Whatever. I'm excited. I'm just pumped. I'm pumped because it's going to be coming from a true Lord of the Ring fan heart,
Mm.
and he's just a good person. That's also funny. So like, I feel like this is going to be really good.
Hey, I'm
Nice.
there. I'm down for it.
All right. Moving on. In the world of video games.
My specialty.
Mm.
You guys heard about Epic Games, right? Fortnite.
Mhm.
Yeah, about to say,
So,
I'm not really big on
How
Fortnite.
they the Epic Games kind of doesn't exist anymore at this point.
well, it exists. Fortnite
But with
exists
like two people working there.
now because they did a massive culling. It was like 3, 4 days ago. So
I
yeah,
think Friday they announced it. Yeah, at least
Yeah,
to us on Friday.
yeah. Epic Games massive layoff. Um, said they cannot even begin to comprehend the impact of the game's future
Oh man.
from, you know, for
Mhm.
this year and beyond because of the layoffs. Because
Ooh,
they say it comes due to the decline in engagement despite Fortnite generating billions in
It's
revenue. And
it's still one of the top games people will play.
yeah, I
yeah.
mean, it's just
It's up
like
here.
last year it didn't have as much engagement
Thought I
as
guess
they
it.
thought because of like their intense development. So like they are constantly working people like there's
Mhm.
and that's one of the confusing things about this. They're laying people off because of the cost for this development that they use. It outweighs,
Mhm.
their revenue.
Mhm.
But they're saying like the survivors of the layoff said they can't even begin to comprehend the impact of the game's future for this year and beyond because of that, because it takes so many people to do it to keep the game
Yeah.
running as it is.
There's constant live updates. You're creating new
Constant.
characters on a regular basis. You're also
Oh,
managing the modes where there's building and not building.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
all these kids on there running, wreaking havoc, building things, and just
on top of everybody playing on a different system too. Like the amount of work that has to go into
PC,
that
PlayStation,
crossplay effort
Xbox.
is wild.
yeah.
And I guarantee you, Epic Games is like they're probably going to use AI to fill some of these positions to some extent. Like yeah, it just like a lot of games will do now. They're like, hey, we have AI placeholders. There's just no way around it. If we're not,
I
and
was
like, don't be
thinking,
wrong,
Ah,
then like there's a way around it. You just continue to do what you've been doing. It's but
well,
I'm not actively in the gaming industry, so like maybe I'm just being
well,
difficult.
well, see, that's the thing. I don't believe we necessarily always have to be in a field to understand that entities, especially corporations, they they don't really fight at all when it comes to like
Mhm.
looking for a solution that may be a little bit more difficult, but might be more morally
Yeah, but they
correct or like even better for them in the long run because a lot of these places and people do the thing they they cut off their nose and spite their face. Like y'all know how the saying goes.
Mhm. Well,
You know,
it's very much like they're using AI as a way to get something solid that's not going to talk back.
yeah, so like
yeah,
they're gonna take the easy way out. That's what it sounds like.
regardless.
You can't. There's no way if it was already damn near impossible keeping this massive game running
Mm,
and constantly developing with the people they had, and you do a massive layoff, and the
right.
people they're talking about they don't know how they're gonna they can't even begin to comprehend how they're gonna do it. Like that just
AI.
sounds like they didn't just say, all right, Fortnite over. Like they would have got rid of,
Yep.
I feel like they would have cut off everybody at that point. But like,
And,
I mean,
and
I feel
it,
like you're
it's
right. I feel like you're right. It sounds like AI when you say it
Yeah,
like that.
it's their recognition
I'm
of
for,
the
hey,
market. It because like you got to look at Nvidia and all these companies that produce graphic cards. Their graphic card production is stopped, and graphic card prices for PCs have fucking tripled. So when you were paying originally $400 for like the top graphic card, you're now paying damn near $1,000 even
Terrible.
just to keep
yeah.
up.
So yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, to save money cutting back and
I feel
now
like
using the
I need to get one of those little signs that says how many days since. Yeah,
Dude, might as well.
how many
It's
episodes since? I feel like I say tariff at least once an episode. Something you says make me say it.
it's one of those things where like it's and you still want to know the wild thing is that PC gaming is probably still going to be the best future for gaming in general because PlayStation prices are also doubling. So to get a PlayStation Pro, it's $1,000.
Woo.
I would
It is
say with
it's a
that,
grand to get a
PlayStation
PlayStation
Plus.
Pro.
does that doesn't count? That's not the same as like Steam though, is it? Because I
No,
think
because
Steam
the
is the future of gaming.
Steam, yeah, Steam is the future of gaming in the sense that they're going to be more free games. They're going to be true indie games, and it's also a
Hmm.
system where it's based off of the players themselves.
Yeah.
Where like Xbox associated with Microsoft, PlayStation obviously associated with Sony. These companies are just going to do what they got to do to keep up with the times and keep themselves relevant.
Hmm.
And that means the end of a true gamer generation unless we find a way to find some fucking common ground, which is going to be damn near impossible. So that's where a lot of gamers are going to start transferring to is Steam because PC allows so much freedom. That is like the big plus behind it. You get a lot of abilities to create your own mods, download others' mods, and then you don't have to worry about like any contract infringement or some bullshit like that. And dude, by the way, fun fact too, Xbox/Microsoft is teaming up with Netflix. So now you don't own games anymore. You are
Wait, what?
renting the games.
You're subscribed
hmm
to Microsoft now,
Wait, what? Oh
where
Yep.
wow.
you have a
They're like
library of
Microsoft, there's no
games
more owning
through
games
Netflix and
in the next
Microsoft.
like 3 to 5 years. The
Wow.
concept of you owning a game will not exist for them.
That's why, you know,
So,
a
yeah,
lot of people
things are
have been
definitely
on
changing.
this like buy physical copies
Yeah.
rant and rage, and they're that whole thing they've been doing for the
Mhm.
longest,
Yep.
which I probably should have been buying a lot more physical than I did, but I
Well,
do.
I still buy
we
physical.
didn't think it would come to it. We really didn't.
I mean, I did not think it also, but like they're expensive. And then when I got into the mind frame of doing it, my son was
Mhm.
born. I was like,
Yeah.
I just wasn't
Yeah.
ready to have physical games around the house because,
And
That
I mean,
shit
that's
breaks.
understandable. Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, yeah, and
but
those are cheap, man, to buy another one or replace it. So
books,
yeah,
I got
I
physical
understand.
books
Mhm.
everywhere.
Oh yeah.
We got physical books all up in this
These are just a
Man,
few
look.
of them.
No, I say at least for me, I still buy the digital. Oh yeah, I mean not digital, the actual physical copy. Yeah, excuse me, physical games. And I
Mhm.
still play them to this day, like the
Yeah.
Resident Evil. Yeah, I got the physical one.
I mean, I've been
Absolutely.
planning on like last year I was going to switch. I was gonna buy the the
Like
disc
physical copy
the disc
version.
version of the
Yeah.
PS and give this to my son and then start buying physical copies. But the way the economy is,
Yeah. It's hard. It's
I'm like,
hard
I
to
don't know if
afford
I'm
this
ready to
shit.
do that. I don't know if I'm ready to do that. Then I gotta buy all the games I already have. It's gonna be like I was like, I don't know.
Uh,
And that's where they get you. You're like, well, technically, I already bought the game. They're like, yeah, but
Well, see
only
me,
downfall.
luckily, I'm not like really an online gamer like that unless I'm with the homies. So like
right.
if I have it
Oh, I'm
downloaded,
story through and through,
if I
unless
have
like
it
you hit me up.
downloaded,
Yeah.
I got the game. Like if I have it downloaded, I got the game. I'm about to get a Steam anyway at some point. So like
And let me tell you, Steam is great. I have Steam. I fucking love it.
a Steam
Because
Deck.
again, like, oh, Steam Deck, I would highly recommend. I saw somebody playing that shit on a flight to Oregon when we went to a friend's wedding, and I was sitting there just like, I fucked up. Like I really did.
I did
Because
something
like I'm
wrong.
also sitting here like maybe I should get like the PlayStation like Portal handheld system that one of my buddies has. He
Yeah,
loves
I
it.
saw
But I'm also like, damn, this Steam Deck makes way more, especially now. It makes way more sense.
it.
Shoot, we all may have to go ahead and get Steam then. Man.
Oh yeah, highly recommend. Like Steam will be the only efficient way to game. And don't get me wrong, they'll pivot too. But again, a lot of what they do thrives off of more indie game development. Because that's
No.
also where you get a lot of those fun horror games from.
Yeah. If anything, any game that I see that's blowing up is always horror games.
Mhm.
Poppy Playhouse, you know how they started off, and then what's another indie game? What's the one with the little snake with the scary face or something? Seeing people play that
Oh,
online.
um,
The Classroom.
yes.
Yeah, the Classroom. I'm like,
Play
wait,
that one.
But yeah, Steam is going to be the way to go. Although, don't get me wrong, I still probably invest in PlayStation because it has that special place in my heart. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like,
Alright.
I also have adult money and I don't have kids, so I don't have to worry about shit like that.
I can do that right now.
You're
Yeah,
lucky.
I can get away with that.
A little bit
But
of freedom.
in the future,
But enjoy
Steam
it.
is going to be the investment, unless a lot of crazy shit happens. Which I mean, a lot of great steps have been taken. The happy news is Bernie Sanders and AOC teamed up to officially get a bill together to more or less shut down AI data center production.
Oh,
So
yeah.
steps are being made in the right direction,
There
but
we go.
It's a
it's
process for
still
sure.
tough. It is
Hey,
still tough.
look, one step at a time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One step at a time. We start there. We already seen Sora got shut down.
Thank God.
Yeah.
And
So
Disney
look,
also was like,
Disney
we're
made a good choice,
yeah,
man.
they're like, we're not gonna do it. And it's like,
I
good.
ain't gonna say I'm optimistic, but hey,
No,
I
it's
do
still
I
it's
do
still
like
Disney.
that. That was out of a lot of chill. Okay, don't be chasing
No,
a cat. Don't be chasing a cat.
don't tell me how to live my life.
I will. I feed you. I feed you. Look at him.
He's
He's
like,
like,
he's like, I do
he
what I
looks
want.
like a Rorschach,
Yeah.
like blob.
Which like also for the Harlem resistance theme for the Atlanta
Yes,
Comic Con, part of me was like, fuck, I would love to have like a Rorschach mask for that. And then just fucking decked out my finest suit.
hey, you could just get the Rorschach mask and do this thing. Get a leather jacket, a little fedora, nice leather
There you
jacket.
go.
Like look
But
like
yes, for those who did not know, real quick, let me do this little ad break real quick.
Skirp.
This is Nerdcast Podcast, your boy Nerd Solo, my guy, Wisconsin
We're doing
Johnson,
another introduction.
and the certified one.
Yeah.
No,
One and only.
this is an ad.
Oh, ads. Those.
It's not a real ad. I mean,
The
it's just me,
backbone of
me
America.
promoting, you know, we got to promote
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, gotta show the
black-owned
love and
conventions,
support.
black-owned businesses. And we got a black anime convention coming up. Was it August? Beginning of August. I'm not going to say the dates because I don't remember them right now, but the beginning of August. You got Atlantic Comic Con in Norfolk, Virginia. So be ready. Check them out. Give them a follow on Instagram, Facebook. You can go check out last year's Atlanta Comic Con. We were there, or I was there, did some interviews. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It's getting
The
bigger.
dates are August 1st and August 2nd.
August
Okay.
1st and August 2nd. There we go. I was
Perfect.
gonna say that, but I didn't want to,
The Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel.
Yep, same place as last year. It's gonna be bigger, so newcomers, that's exactly where it'll be at. So you can find it. Follow the page. Go get
Get
your
your stuff
tickets right
early. Get your
now.
stuff early. Yeah.
Yeah, get your
Ooh.
tickets right now. Don't even wait. Get VIP. Should have seen last year that gaming tournament. He had the what was it? He had the trophy, or was it the
I don't remember.
belt? It was the belt, wasn't
It was a
it?
belt. It was a
Yeah,
belt.
he had the
Ooh.
belt.
Hey, I missed out
Because
last
like
year.
let's put it like this. Last year alone, they had 1,500 attendance plus that they could actively keep track of. So now that the word has continued to spread, I can only imagine what the number is going to be like now.
Yeah. Well, he said he got some special guests in store for us. He hasn't done a lot of announcing for like guests and whatnot, but he's been teasing, alluding,
Mm.
just getting you ready,
Are
letting
there
you
going to
know.
be some big names that you're going to be very nervous to talk to? Yes.
Uh,
Does that include us? Yes.
yes.
But will there be others? Yeah.
Hey, look, you might even see a Nerdcast podcast panel over there. I'm not even
Hey,
gonna
you
hold
never
you.
know.
Because
You
you
never
guys
May
know.
killed you guys killed the panel at BlizzCon. It was fucking cool to
Hey,
watch. Again, I'm
appreciate it
very
Yeah,
anytime.
man. Hey,
jealous.
Yeah,
man,
we
wish you
get
were there though, man. Because man, it was a
I
fun
know.
time.
Because like me in person would just also be wild.
it'd be great. You fit right in at the BlurCon
I
madness.
would be already drunk by the time I got there, and then I would just say something wild.
Hey, you'll fit right in.
I'm charismatic enough that it works.
Oh man. But yes, you will see, you know, I will be there in attendance. If Certified can make it, Nerdcast
Yeah,
podcast.
like
If
some you told
everybody
me
else
to.
can make it, whoever can make it from the podcast, we will be there as press. I do know that much.
Yeah,
Working on a little another idea I have. So hopefully we can you can see us in a panel or something, but you'll see us out there.
And
Make sure that
okay, and also quick, we say this is like a Black Comic Con type of thing. You're well, everyone's welcome, but
yes.
yeah, of
it's
course.
really like this is just like something we celebrate a lot.
Yeah.
This
It's a
isn't
space.
exclusive. It's not exclusive in that sense.
No,
Safe spot.
it's a
Safe
space.
space.
It's a safe space
Forever. Yeah,
specifically made for Black people and people of color because
And all of our allies.
in all other kinds of conventions and spaces that Black people and people of color try to go and have some fun just like everyone else, they are susceptible to a lot more hate and racism and misogyny and all types of discrimination because the color of
And
the skin or the way they are.
we want to protect our own.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
like anybody else would.
So these places are necessary, you
Mhm.
know. So we have to cultivate just like, send the Comic Cons are not specifically for anyone and everyone goes.
Mhm.
This one is specifically for Black culture, but
We just have
everyone is
extra flavor.
allowed. Yeah, what? Come on, man.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I ain't
Come
want to say
on,
nothing, but
baby. Hey, come on, baby. Let them know. Look, we have y'all ever seen an after party like a BlurCon after party? Look, I'm just gonna let y'all
no.
know.
Mm,
Just gonna let y'all know.
Dude,
It's a
all
whole
right.
different atmosphere, man. Whole
And
different
even looking
energy.
at the session from last year, the amount there's also a fucking car show ready for the start of it. So like,
Yep.
it's a whole fun
You're
event.
gonna see the car show out at the Atlantic
Mhm.
Comic Con as well in Norfolk, Virginia. So make sure you go. Make sure you'll buy some tickets.
Mhm,
Follow the
mhm.
page, blow it up, let them know.
Yeah, it's gonna
Um,
be a fun time, man.
yes, that indeed. Real quick while we're on con talk, for those that didn't hear, 50 Shades of Black anime
Mhm.
convention has been postponed to next year. So
Yeah,
make sure you guys follow them, support them, and it's been postponed for a good reason. They want to have a flawless, fun atmosphere and have the best atmosphere where people are inclined to have the best time possible. You know, when you
Yeah,
start getting
that's not one you would rush.
yeah,
yeah.
when you start getting traction and hype and numbers start going up and you're like, whoa, whoa, and
Yeah, we don't have we're
it's
not
our
Yeah,
prepared for that.
inaugural year, you're like you're
Yeah.
humble. Your numbers are humble, you
yeah. I'm
know.
about to say, man, it's been getting a
You
lot
know,
of
you
attention.
said,
Yeah, it's like packed full of special guests,
yeah,
appearances.
yeah,
It's gonna be yeah. I heard it's gonna be a lot of
Yeah.
DJs performing there. Like I think I
yeah.
heard like three DJs. I'm like, wait, yeah. The after parties are all set. Maybe day parties are gonna be
The
going on.
recovery period will be about a week, but hey,
So yeah,
you have to make sacrifices.
What can you do?
so, yeah, I can understand. Yeah, you definitely got to if you're a perfectionist, especially yeah, for if for it to be
Me?
a black convention,
No.
hey, take your time, man, to get everything ready, all
Yeah,
set.
you got time now. Like, no need to rush, but
But also maybe rush a little
make
bit.
sure you're in attendance though for next
Yeah.
year. Um, and also Black Fay Day coming up right around the
Yeah.
corner. Make sure y'all ready. Afrofuturism is the theme. Get your costumes ready. Bring the kids out. Gonna be fun. Gonna be a good time. Nerd Point oh throwing it on. And it's the 5th year anniversary of the Nerd Point oh.
Oh, yeah,
So
Yeah.
and to go ahead
big
and shout
milestone.
out,
Dude,
Jamal Purvis, aka Raikage, you know, my man doing big things, holding it
mhm.
down, spreading love with this organization that he created. So thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
And
Yeah, for
can't
sure.
wait.
Shout out to Six Kage, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Black Friday.
But like
Uh,
even speaking of that theme of Black Fada, it makes me think
hmm
of Crimson Desert. And I have been diving hard into that game.
Oh
Mm.
man, that's the
I
that
I fucking
Yo,
love it.
I like
When you
this
was hooked.
segue because
I do what this is what I'm good at.
what I was gonna say, certified, are video games too hard?
It depends on what you're playing. It depends
Yeah,
on what you're playing. I can't really just say
Like
yeah,
nah, they're hard,
100%,
but
like too hard
100%.
where you like complain about like not being able to have fun while playing video games.
okay. Well, if I'm online, then maybe. Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah,
that's
that's
Yeah,
different.
online, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
if
different.
a
talking
12-year-old
about
has a
story mode.
better kill
Story
death
mode.
ratio than me, yeah, I'll get upset at that.
Yeah, if I'm playing Marvel Rivals,
We're
Call of Duty,
sticking we're
yeah. Oh
sticking
yeah.
straight to story mode type stuff.
No, no game is too hard. If it
Yeah.
is, just lower the difficulty, man. It's not even.
So, fun fact about
Wow.
Crimson Desert: there is no difficulty level.
There
It's
are
just
some games
what they made.
there are
Oh
some
man,
games that are like that, and guess what? It's not for you if you can't handle it. Just gonna let you know. Just gonna let y'all know.
Mhm. I have played 50 hours of this game, and I haven't even left the first
sheesh,
region.
I
you're
I
hooked.
I haven't left the first region as well, and it's not because it's
The-
hard.
there's
It's just
so much to do,
too many things are distracting me.
and you learn so
That part.
much.
There's too many dots on my map, and I want to see what's
Wait, I
there.
want to see this. Wait, I want to see that. I want to.
Yeah.
And
But
somebody
let me tell
walking
you,
by,
like,
like, "Hey," I'm like, "What? What you
when
you
I
got?"
first started playing it, I was not I didn't know how to feel about it. I was like, I'm at like a high
Same.
five, low six on a 1 to 10 scale because they truly explain fucking nothing at the start
It,
of this game. They just throw
it's
you in and they're like, hey, you're this guy. Go.
I was like, what is this? It looked like
That's
a
it.
like one of those old school PC games for a second.
Mhm. Where you're like all of a sudden you're at a funeral and you're paying your respects, and then all of a sudden you get jumped. And they're like, hey, you don't know how to fight, so figure it out.
And then you stumble upon the tutorial later, like by
Where they're
accident,
like,
or
oh
maybe
yeah,
you
this
go
is
the
how
wrong
you play,
way.
by the way.
That's,
I don't really remember how it happens, and the next thing you know, you're falling out the sky, and it's like Crimson Desert
Yep.
begins. It's
And
like-
like it's a weird mixture of like magic and like fantasy magic, not the card game. What I mean, kind of the card game. Yeah, fuck.
Question:
Mix fix a yeah.
Is this game a part of the Shadow of Mordor lore? I didn't look it up.
No,
I
it
was
is
like,
not.
is it? It kind of felt like it for a
It
second.
has the same feel because this is from Pearl Abyss, and Pearl Abyss has kind of picked up the pieces of great game designers and everybody in between that have been let go over the years because of the shit
Mm.
we've been talking about for fucking years. So it's a great mixture of people that have left all these different studios getting together and working on just passion projects because they also did Atomic Heart, I think is what it's called, which is essentially a like them paying respect to like Wolfenstein or something along those lines.
Mm.
um but so now they've kind of stepped into this relatively newer fantasy world where they're also mixing in science because you can ride around in mechs. You can have an armor suit with like drilling hands. It's
It's a
crazy
weird
the
game.
wow.
amount of stuff that you can throw in there. And you also have this weird axiom power that like this like digital bracelet pops up on your arm and it gives you the ability to throw a hand and like grab shit. And
Wait,
they were
what?
also such great developers that like we realized people are going to figure out you can fucking catapult yourself if you really want to using this power. They, but like this is what makes the game so unique is again, they don't tell you anything. They're like, if you want to
Like
be a true gamer, you got to figure this
Figure it
out.
out.
we've given you access to all the laws of physics.
And bending
Figure
those
it
laws
out.
of physics.
It's like it's like give you access to the laws of physics. We didn't say you had to follow them. We just like you can manipulate it. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's this game's a perfect example for. I've been thinking about this for a while. Like, are video games too hard? It's like people talk about it all the time. You hear about the Elden Ring player that
Oh
uh
yeah.
they're in a lawsuit with some guy because they feel like um okay, let me see. Elden Ring is facing lawsuit from a player who claims the game's extreme difficulty hides a whole new game, making it inaccessible and deceptive, with the plaintiff feeling betrayed by developers
Uh,
From
Are they?
Software
Is
and
this person
publisher
10
Bandai
years
Namco.
old?
The lawsuit alleges
that's a good question.
that vast amounts of
Like
hidden content.
how old is this person? I
The
gotta know
lawsuit
that.
was filed by Evan Forrester Woe, Waugh.
Do better, Evan. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm about to say
and
you're the one out of a
as a
million people.
new Elden Ring player, because like I didn't think it was too hard when I was playing it. It was just
Challenging. Yeah, challenging levels.
It's
Yeah.
it doesn't really explain a
it's
lot.
it's the easiest Soul game you'll ever play.
It's so amazing. Like it's incredibly easy, first of all. Yes, it's incredibly frustrating.
Yeah.
The way they design the game is for when you
But be
make
better.
mistakes and you are not patient. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't yeah, you're not if you're not patient, yes, you will, succumb to rage quitting.
Oh yeah.
Yes, if
And I
you're
guess that's what happened in his case. Now he taking it to legal actions.
and
Now
I
they're taking
just
it to court.
and it's
Now
not a
they're taking
whole
it to
new
court.
game. I feel like it's just you just wanting. I feel like it's just people like that just wanting to beat the game as quick as possible
Mm-hmm.
type stuff, and then you look at a lot of like the complexity versus the difficulty
Right.
type people. It's like the game isn't difficult. It's a little complex, and people
Like,
hate reading. They hate waiting, so
mhm.
they're just ultra impatient.
Because the amount of people that were like, I got stuck in the first puzzle of Crimson Desert for like an
Oh my
hour, and it's
God.
like
I got stuck on it for like 15 minutes, but
yeah.
I was just running. I was just running. I was like, I
Mhm.
could just do things. I was like,
I'm
and then
gonna
I was
run to
like,
the
hold on,
bathroom, but I'll
wait,
be back. I'll be right back. You guys keep
pause.
going. You guys keep
Oh
going.
yeah, okay. So did it frustrate you though?
No, I was like, okay, slow down, look at things, figure it out real quick. And apparently there's like after I did it and
Yeah.
I saw that argument going on, I was looking at I researched what everybody was talking about and saw a couple different people beating the game or beating that puzzle different ways. Like it's I can barely remember. It's like you go to this valley and there's like a hole, like a square shaped hole in the ground, and it's like a temple, like stone walls and stuff. You could tell it's like some kind of ancient, civilization type puzzle, the way they, fix things up. And so you got to figure out how to activate. See, I wish Marshall had gone to the bathroom at this point because
Mhm.
like he probably remembers it a lot better than I did. But there, you gotta activate something. And people were like the opening credits hadn't even hit this game yet. When you're doing this puzzle, people are pissed about this puzzle. I'm bad at puzzles in video games. Well, I used to be. I was pretty impatient when
I
I was
said, how
younger.
you start off like, oh man, like stuck on all these like yeah,
Yeah, and
frustrated, and the credits in the tutorial didn't even hit yet.
they must have never played Tomb Raider or anything of that type of stuff. Like puzzles in video games, like you want to talk about difficulty in video games,
Mhm.
you didn't play the Lion King video game. You didn't play
I heard that was like one of the
it was
difficult
it
games of
was
all
crazy.
time.
I mean, the Toy Story game was not the easiest game in the world either. Video games were not easy back in the day.
Hell,
They
heck no.
were they were not complex
It's
because
games.
there was just
Mm.
patterns. There was no AI, like
Yeah,
and how video games and the computer they learn as you play. They
yeah,
adapt to your moves in some of these games and stuff like that. Back in the day, video games, I was just saying, video games back in the day, you want to talk about games being hard.
yeah.
those games were hard.
Play the
They were
Lion King game on
Yeah,
Super
some of the Mega
Nintendo.
Man games back in the
Thank
day.
you. I literally just said that. Thank you.
Lion King,
Because
Mega
games
Man,
were not
yeah,
complex back then. They were not complex. Very straightforward, but they were not easy at all.
no.
You know, you can learn the pattern
Mhm.
of what they're gonna do,
Yeah.
but can you actually beat it? Like that's
Hmm.
the thing.
Listen,
Like
Gotta be huge
I
skill.
was an AB
Some remote.
student, but like that game made me feel fucking dumb. I I have never been so okay. Like that was probably the one of two times I've ever thrown a controller. It's and that was also one of those times where the controller truly had to be plugged into the system, so you hoped it unplugged as it was thrown.
hopefully, hopefully, or you got another problem on your
Oh
hands.
man.
But
Oh,
yeah, that's the
actually, this
thing.
popped in my mind. Like random question. Speaking of video games, what's the most relaxing video game you've ever played?
Most relaxing. It had to be something maybe like something build. Yeah, I gotta be building something in the game.
Okay.
Relaxing. See, there's
I would say
always
Minecraft, but nah, I'm not
Oh
really
no,
big.
I would respect that. So like, so you're
Minecraft.
thinking like Minecraft, Animal Crossing, or like Stardew Valley.
Yeah, like something you're creating your home,
Okay.
world or
A
whatever.
farming type
Sims,
of
it
game.
can be something like that, or
A farming, a simulator. Now, right now, the most relaxing type of game is a like a Telltale type game.
Oh yeah.
oh
Um,
Oh, that
yeah.
should get stressful. All right.
It depends on what like the Walking Dead
this-
Telltale series. Nah, yeah,
Not the same type of
nah.
stress. So, like,
Mhm.
it's like you're watching a movie type of stress.
That's fair. That's fair.
And it's like, that's kind of relaxing. I Dave's what was it called again? Dave's sushi.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
Games like that. I like those type of games. Games like Age of Civilization,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
like those type
That
of
shit.
games. I like those type of games as well, where you're like
Dope.
building up a civil like a cult of lamb. That's
That's
a
was
relaxing ass
fun.
game.
Okay. I'm really trying to think of one.
I love those games, but yeah, like video games are not like relaxing.
Not in today's
They're
time.
they're
No.
Which is
fun.
kind of
Like
wild,
sometimes fun
right?
is like playing basketball. It's not relaxing. Like it's competitive.
I don't.
That's the way, yeah, thing now. Golf games have become more competitive, especially
I mean,
online.
that's how we grew up. Like I was introduced to video games by via Tekken and Madden, so they were always competitive to me.
Yeah, I
And
mean, like, I would have to say, like, yeah, I mean, thinking about it, like, because even early Mario games, you're kind of
I was
playing in a
just about to say,
cooperative way, but like,
but
you're
like you
still
got
very much playing
points.
against each other.
Yeah.
Somebody beats somebody each
Yeah, that's
level.
like
Like
you beat the level and it opens a path, but then you, as the person that didn't beat it, you're like, fuck you.
yeah, there's like certain Mario games and levels where like if your partner dies. And you can choose whether you can waste a life up or a mushroom on this motherfucker and
Mhm.
bring him back because he's probably just gonna die anyway. But you can have heart because it's fun, or you can be competitive and be like, I want to win.
Right.
Like I'll bring
You
you
want
back
to
next time.
you
Let
choose to
me
be an
just keep.
asshole. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, you keep dying. Look, man, I was trying to have fun with my brother growing up sometimes, but he wasn't as good as I was in video games at
He
times.
just wasn't
Uh,
He
that
didn't
good.
care about video games as much as
Revive
I
me.
did. He was not the gamer in the household. I was.
Yo.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, so when people complain about games like Elden Ring and Crimson Desert, I don't know why I always
Crimson
want to say
Desert.
Crimson Ring for
Crimson
some
Dawn?
Crimson Dawn. I always want to call it something else.
Because
But
Crimson Dawn is a reference to some other nerdy shit. Whatever. We'll stay focused on this. It's so yeah, like
Hardest hardest video games.
it's so unique in the sense like we kind of talked about. I'm sure you guys talked about when I went to go break the seal. I it's so unique in the sense it just throws you in and it truly makes you be a critical thinker. It forces you to do what everybody did when they read stories early on in life, which like I think this is a great way to kind of fix that the lack of reading that you run into a lot. Because also, fun fact, reading helps fight off Alzheimer's. You should
yeah,
highly recommend reading. So, it forces you to actively like dig and like go through your inventory and truly like manage your life in like a virtual sense that I think a lot of people are missing out on, especially now that this generation technically is dumber than our generation.
Yeah, just like take time to figure something out, whether it's a video game, whether
Yeah,
it's
man.
a puzzle, like a 1,000 piece puzzle, or like anything. Just like
It's hard for them to stay still now these days. They
take
gotta.
a lot of people like think like this is what people a lot of people do. They complain you see the reviews on like an IKEA desk or something, and like
Yeah.
incredibly hard, blah 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 blah. Most of
It's
those
like,
people's
bro, it's nothing but pictures.
you know what a lot of these people do though? They skim the directions. They're trying to put it together
Uh,
without
no,
learning first.
no shortcuts. No
Like
shortcuts.
a lot of people, that's called like what is it called?
That's called toxic masculinity.
No,
Let's be
no.
real.
Yes, yes. That's probably what created this. But what is it called in video games when you what is that? Video games when you're just trying to like beat it
Oh,
naked and fast, like
speed
speed runs.
run.
Yeah,
We
A
run.
speed run? Yeah.
you're trying to speed run everything. Like that's only fun if
Like
you're
they kind of
choosing.
reference in the Shangri-La anime series.
Yes, that's only fun if you're choosing to speed run like knowingly. But you think you're like learning a game. Like you have to learn the game.
Mhm.
Understand you're
Exactly.
playing the game to beat it, not to understand it or enjoy the story. That's the problem. With my son, he is now at the point where he's beating games by himself because
Oh
he's
no.
always been he's young, but like
He's ready
he's
to
al-
take over the world.
he's always been an excellent reader, but like he didn't have patience when playing video games. He's like calls me in there like I don't know what to do or I don't know where to go. And
Uh,
granted, there are games where like you can be
I
lost.
heard I
Like
heard you talk say that stuff when we were melting chocolate together. So, I mean, did that sound dirty? Yeah, but
yeah,
I'm
it
gonna leave
did.
it like
That's why I was like, huh?
hey,
that.
we're
What
gonna
did he
put.
say?
I'm
What
gonna.
did he say?
I'm gonna edit the podcast and like right after you say that, and it's gonna be like choose to give context or choose not to give context, and I'm gonna put the not to give context and just skip
Oh my
ahead.
goodness.
Then we'll move on. Then we'll move on. It's like, wait, what?
But no, that is important though, man. Yeah, any game. I say, yeah, any
Yeah,
game.
and
You
now
definitely want
he's
to.
like beating games by himself. He's playing Lego. Like first of all, those Lego games are hard. He's like playing the Incredibles games right
You
now.
have to be like some type of creative, in
You have
all
to
honesty, to
read
roll with those.
everything. You have
Yep.
to want to play this game for real, for real. People don't
You gotta
really
have a
want to play
special type of
games.
patience.
People don't really
Yeah,
want to play games and do things. They want to say they did the
yeah.
thing.
You
Yeah.
can't enjoy. You can't
They
enjoy.
want to play college football, which
Yes.
don't get me wrong, I love playing NCAA. I was very happy it came back. I was playing that earlier today, but I'm also a very developed person.
But also there's a lot of reading in that one too.
There actually is. And you actually have to, they quiz you in that fucking game, by the way. If you do the story mode or like create your own character,
Yeah,
you have to know fucking football
football,
plays.
Because
bro. Know
and
your shit. Do your homework. Yo, man.
people play that first season and skim through everything and not do no
You
scouting.
miss
Then
it.
they get to the end of the season, they're like, oh snap, I gotta
Mhm.
read
You're
all
like,
these players' names
yeah.
and I don't even
Yeah.
know who anyone is.
You
Mhm.
missing all your key points. Just trying to speed run, play. Yeah, just pretty much just trying to rush through the game, man.
Exactly.
Now you
Just
get lost. Like, oh shit, man. Look, it could have been maybe, man, maybe an important side quest that could have maybe taught you something or something that
and
was important later on in the story, but you never
learn
know.
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
slow down, learn to enjoy the process, learn to read
Yeah.
and understand what you're reading. Because that's what, when they say most of America is illiterate, they don't really mean they can't read words. They mean they don't understand what they're reading or they're not intaking any of it. Read. Have fun. I swear it'll make you have a lot more fun if you start reading too. I promise you. You'll be like, oh, I understand things.
Mhm. 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 Yeah. It's like, it's that simple.
It's great.
Oh man.
Mind blown.
Oh, what do we have next on here?
I mean, we have something, but we'll find a way to deviate.
Oh man.
I mean, one thing I did have is a huge shout out and like I think an extra big step in just like any type of black media is Michael B. Jordan winning Best Actor. Like
Oh
that's
yeah,
most
for Sinners.
deserved,
Oh yeah,
most
he
deserved
definitely deserves
ever.
that.
And also his overall response to it was just fucking awesome. Because he won it. He didn't go celebrate with a bunch of celebrities. He fucking went to the In and Out. He's like,
I was
He just got a burger. Hey,
I
he went to
want
a
my fucking
restaurant like a little
burger.
bro, his
small
table was
restaurant.
surrounded. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm seeing videos of people just surrounding his table. He just like, yeah, I mean, it was cool, being a nice person, taking pictures. But I'm like, bro, let this guy eat, man. I mean, he's just
Let
trying
this
to.
man, let him enjoy the
He does
little
what he
things in
does.
life. But
I'm
also,
like, bro,
Kim Kardashian being out there and be like, yeah, I want some of that. He was like, no, you've ruined every black man you've ever touched.
I did not see that.
oh,
I
man.
did not see that. No, thank you. What are you
I
doing?
was like, dude, this man is
No.
fucking king. Protect him at all
Yeah.
costs.
Stay away. Stay away from Michael
They're
B.
trying
Jordan.
already, man.
But I
Get the
also
big
will
one.
say, huge fucking like Sean Penn won Best Supporting Actor for a movie that I don't think anyone watched.
A lot of people watched it. A
I
lot of
didn't.
people.
Fuck it.
I
We
heard.
were.
I mean, I was.
He
Yeah, I didn't
deserved
watch it.
that shit.
I I'm gonna watch it one day. I'm gonna watch it one day because I gotta see what everybody's talking about. But
What's
I
the
know
hype?
I'm not gonna like it. And they say it's not like it's a bad movie. The people that don't like it, they don't not like it because it's a bad movie.
No, it
They
sounds
say
like a good
they say
movie.
it's a well-written movie and it's a good movie, but there's a lot of unnecessary things in that first 20 minutes,
It's
30
also like,
minutes.
Slow pacing.
yeah. Well,
No,
also like
no,
it's
just like a lot of unnecessary things that the way
they
they handle black women in the beginning of the movie is what I'm
Uh,
hearing is like just like come really
Mhm. And like
wow type stuff.
it's also
uh,
very much one of those things too where it was weird because Sean Penn wasn't even there. Which like Sean Penn
Yeah,
himself is an activist through and through.
don't
Like
they he hates that
he
thing.
yeah, he actively hates the Oscars because
And
he
they gave
is
it
like
to him anyway.
he's like you're all pedophiles. This is
oh
So
damn.
like people were mad that he won because like they'll be like whenever I talk shit, I don't get my award type shit. And he hates y'all and y'all give him awards. It's like
Mhm.
they're giving it to him because he's so cool because they're
Yeah.
like he hates us. They're like, oh please take this award
Let's put it
type.
like this. If Sean Penn stood up and slapped somebody at the Oscars, they wouldn't have batted an eye.
He would still be relevant to this day and not
Wow.
be doing whatever they got going
He
on right
Will
now.
Smith is now currently doing National Geographic stuff.
Hopefully that turns out well for him.
I mean, don't
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
on
cool shit.
Netflix.
It's really cool shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen
National
only 2
Geographic.
episodes.
I feel bad for Will because that man has been nothing but corrupted his entire fucking life. Not like him himself, but like
Yeah,
everybody around him just truly taking advantage of
you,
him as a
you can
person.
see why he might be in a state of mind where he's at currently,
And
and
then
like
I
why
guarantee you,
he lashes out randomly
in
Yeah.
that
like
moment, I
that.
could guarantee you, she fucking kicked him, and he was like, "All
Like,
right." He's like, "I'm
My
gonna get it
God.
worse if I don't stand up right
But
now."
so they were already in a bad situation already. I'm like, okay, now I'm like
yeah,
Mike,
now everybody
it
want
could
to
have
act
been
like
yeah.
he wasn't one of the greatest actors of all time, and had one of the best runs of all time in the mid 2000s and
Mhm.
stuff. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
stop.
he had some hits. He had some bangers, man. Big blockbusters. We can't forget about it. I mean, yeah, we grew
Muhammad
up.
Oh,
Ali
Yeah.
yeah, fucking Muhammad
uh,
Ali, dude. That was a great one.
alone.
7 pounds.
Focus, seven
God damn, that
pounds,
movie broke my heart. Pursuit
seven
of
pounds.
Happiness
I'll
Yeah.
ripped
Oh yeah.
I'll
my
never
soul
watch
out.
those two movies.
I
My
said even to
least
this day it
favorite
still hit a
movies.
nerve, man.
Those are my least favorite movies of
I Am
Will Smith,
Legend.
possibly in the world because of how sad and how much I
But then we
cried.
have
They
Wild
were that
Wild
good.
West.
Oh,
Hey, hey,
And
classic.
like
hey, you
Men in
haven't.
Chef
Black, Wild
Kiss.
Wild West.
Chef Kiss.
Yes, I was about to say you can only badmouth it if you can't badmouth it.
No, you
It
can't.
was made for us
Because
at a certain
he
age.
made a song for
No,
the
it made no
movie.
sense. No, the movie made no sense.
Oh,
Sure,
can't forget
but it
about
was
Bad
great.
Boys.
Bad Boys. God damn.
Bad Boys for Life.
Him and
Bad Boys
Martin.
One,
1, 2.
two.
All
Mm,
four. I like all four.
The weirdly
yeah.
the way they named those last two was crazy, but I'm still
But
with
they
you.
dealt with like real things, with Willow's character dealing with PTSD. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? I was
Hmm.
like, damn, all right.
No,
It's a route, hey.
I just like giving them crap because how
Mhm.
you gonna call bad number three Bad Boys for
That goes
Life?
for life.
Like you should that yeah. You knew there was gonna be a number four. Why would you do that? Like
They knew what they were doing. They're like, we're gonna irritate people
Yeah.
with
to
this.
irritate people that just why'd you do
Why?
it?
Why'd you
They were
do
both hits. Damn.
I still haven't
Oh,
seen
man.
the last one. I still want I gotta see it. But
Ride or die. That
yeah,
was a good one.
I want to
That was
see
a
it.
good one. It was a good
Okay.
one.
You know what Jan 4 when the bad boy movie? Jan 4?
Oh, another fun little tidbit. I watched the new Anaconda movie with Tanae last
I
night.
Amari
I
was
heard it
like,
was
"Can we
really
watch?"
good.
Amari was hounding me to watch it. We watched it.
I it's like it's fine.
It's
It's a
not bad.
movie.
Okay, man.
It's fine.
It's not
It's
not bad. It's not good.
it's a high four for me. Where like
It's
it has its moments where I'm like, okay, that was pretty fucking funny. But then the
Man,
rest of it,
yeah, I'm about to say,
I was like, all right. But again, I'm
was
also twisted, so I really wouldn't take my because, like, I will say, I mean, I guess spoiler, I don't know. Is anyone truly dedicated to seeing it and not have anything ruined?
I mean, it's not. You can't really ruin anything. It's kind of a.
Okay,
it's been out
cool.
for a while, so I
Fucking
mean, yeah.
Ice Cube and J-Lo make an appearance.
But yeah. I mean, I kind of, my favorite wasn't Ice, I
And
thought
that's
Ice Cube was one
because
of the
It's
they,
kind of a
they
spoof
yeah,
type
they're
deal.
literally referencing the Anaconda movie with J-Lo, Ice Cube, John Voight, and all that wild cast.
Mm.
And they were like, we're gonna do like a spiritual reconstruction of it, is like the theme of this movie.
It's
And
weird.
like, A, I think Jack Black is probably the only one that took the whole thing seriously. Like, if you've ever watched King Kong from Peter Jackson, it has the same vibes, but like King Kong was way better.
Yes, to say the least.
Either way, it's worth a watch. It has its funny moments, but it's also one of those things where you're like, oh, okay, you're throwing a lot of shit at one movie, and it's not even 2 hours.
Oh man. I wouldn't,
Yeah,
yeah, people wouldn't really was calling it, really wouldn't call it a horror comedy because it was more comedy than
It was
anything.
way more comedy.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a spoof type.
Unless
Yeah.
you're my lovely wife today who just doesn't do well with horror. So like there were like the jump scare moments that they tried, and I was just laughing. But like she was like holding on
Yeah,
to my
they
hand
did
very
try with
tight.
those. They were trying with the snake,
But nah,
but
nah.
No. But like I also watched The Exorcist at age like 6. So
twisted.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say that explains a lot now.
Attack on Titan is my comfort show and my comfort manga right now.
Oh man. Um, Certified, you got anything on your docket?
Oh, well, I had to say, well, I'm glad I'm not recovering anymore for my birthday. For sure. For one
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Had an amazing birthday. I'm glad to be back with the podcast. I'm glad I didn't miss a whole lot.
Yeah, it's quiet week, quiet week. Not too much going on.
I think everyone was still really just recovering from the last bit of BlurCon at that point.
Yeah, the
It's like,
BlurCon blues wearing off.
Yeah. But
yeah.
yeah, I want to check out that I actually want to check out that Atlantic Comic Con because I
Yeah,
never did. Yeah, y'all see it was a good, amazing turnout last year. I actually
yeah.
want to, yeah, probably want
Yeah,
Last time
like
was good. That was dope. He had a bunch of good guests there. Conscious Lee was there. Um, the Grits and Eggs podcast was there. It was
okay.
pretty dope
And
meeting
in Norfolk,
Dante
Virginia,
Carl.
that's right near the beach. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
I'm not busy. Yeah, I'll go straight to Virginia Beach if one of them
Probably
don't
still
disconnect you.
warm. Probably
So
still
yeah,
warm and stuff.
Mhm.
but yeah, anybody who's going, yeah, good opportunity. If you want to go, get like a little beach feel, go to Virginia Beach, which is like literally like what 8 minutes away. Because I mean, it's close.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It's not far at all.
Sorry. I just saw the Raptors beat the Magic by 52 points.
Oof.
wow.
That's tough. Damn.
Okay, that's
Damn. whatever. The Bucks are out. Giannis is going to be gone. It's going to be a weird season for me in the next few years.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm
Sorry.
fine. I'm fine.
Fine.
Whatever. We had him when we had him. I blame ownership because the ownership gets traded over to the former Browns owner,
Yeah.
which was
Yep.
just such a great fucking sign.
That's not fun when that guy comes over.
Nope. But either way,
He's not good. Oh
oh man,
man.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
like,
But yeah, that's all I got for now.
go ahead and say I think that might be the end of the podcast, guys.
yeah. Last bit. Don't forget to go out and vote. Obviously makes a huge difference.
Hey,
For
Yeah.
example, our illustrious president that was so against mail-in voting mailed in his vote, and he still lost his area for Mar-a-Lago to a Democrat.
did you hear? Just
So,
listening to
Oh
him talk
man.
is crazy. Yeah.
also, I don't know if I made it clear. Not illustrious. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, it was sarcasm. We know sarcasm when you say it.
I fucking hope so. But I'll say it anyways. Fucking hate him. Hope he burns.
But yeah, look, voting is very important. I don't care what anybody say. Those of y'all
Fucking
people say it
vote.
doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it does matter. And when,
Let your voice be heard.
when people say it doesn't matter, it's
Mhm.
not everything. It is a step in the long process we have to do to have rights. You know what I'm
We have
saying? We
midterms
got
in like
if
three
you
to four
want
months.
if you want to fight the system, there has to be if there's no voting,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to fight the system at all.
If you're not voting, that's when pederasts run this fucking country.
A lot of
That's what
fans.
happens.
You know,
Because there's a lot of you out there. I just didn't vote. Are you
What?
shitting me?
All right. Got our ancestors turning in their graves right now,
that's
man.
the
Come on.
reason.
They didn't
Some
represent me.
look
At least keep that in mind. People like, we had our people fight for us to vote.
for these
I mean, you
rights.
gotta always think about that. So whether have that thought like, hey, I don't feel like voting,
Mhm.
man, you just don't know how.
Well, welcome to that. Welcome to that.
Yeah.
You've all of you that were like, I'm just not going to vote. This is what happens.
Yeah,
This is what happens.
exactly. You gotta do what you gotta do. Like some people saying, I'm not going to turn around and vote for so and so because the black candidate didn't win. Like for example, like James Tallarico over Jasmine Crockett. It's not what everybody wanted. No.
Yeah.
But do
But
I have
if
faith in
you
James doing the right thing? Yes.
Yeah.
look, if
I'm
you
about to say.
and look, if you didn't like that person, you can vote for that person and then organize and do something about it the next time versus like letting the other side win who's trying to
Mhm.
eliminate that process for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It's affecting you, like, regardless. I
you
mean,
can
you may not know.
have, yeah.
Mhm.
You may
Saying I'm
not know
not
what's
into
going on,
politics is
but
a ploy to saying I'm scared to fight what I need to fight for.
yeah.
And we need to do what you gotta do because this world is burning.
So, so fast. Just so fucking fast.
In so many ways. Yeah.
Nerds, that was our TED Talk.
We're out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
Please, for the love of all of
Don't be
us.
a piece of shit.
If
And
Mar-a-Lago can do it, we can do it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
that's
gonna
That part.
say.
a hell of a thing I never thought I'd hear.
Fucking right.
But nerds, it's a Nerdcast podcast. We do this once a week. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow all of us and on our entertainment on Instagram, Facebook, and all other
Yeah. I
platforms.
myself
Yeah.
don't have much for an outside profile, so this is where you will find me.
Yes. Oh, real quick before I forget, um, be sure to tune in to the Nerdcast podcast. And when you do, don't forget, we're opening up a Nerdcast
The
podcast
hotline.
Oh yeah.
hotline, the
I think we
Nerd Mobile
we will
Hotline.
have the special moments for those where I will wear a turtleneck and a suit jacket, and I will be some type of a
Make
weird
sure you have a
therapist.
pipe. Make sure you have a
Oh
pipe.
yeah.
What kind? What? No. What? No.
No, like a smoking pipe, like a
Oh,
therapist.
Open to anything.
yeah,
Questions,
that.
any
Anything
nerd
but
talk. Yeah. Anybody want to join in? Yeah.
yep.
Definitely hit the hotline.
The hotline
Leave,
number
leave your
is
thoughts.
We can talk about hot takes and anything,
Well,
anime or
mental
yeah.
thoughts, not the other thoughts, but
yeah.
like, you know what? Fuck it, those thoughts too. We'll listen to it all.
Yes, be sure to call the hotline at 704-966-9704.
We
Leave us
are not
voicemail.
professionally licensed. I'm going to say that now.
You're not.
You're going to get something from me that is not going to be mentally well. I wouldn't recommend following it, but I might have my moments.
You can just give hot takes too. You
I'm
can
in
ask
therapy, so
you
like
can
I
ask
guess
this
I'm a
guy you
therapist.
can
I
ask
don't
this guy
know.
for advice if you want, but
Good.
we're not liable.
No, you're not. No, yeah, no, no.
All right, nerds.
Oh man.
We'll catch y'all next time.
We
All
out.
right. Peace. Deuces.
Peace.